And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 3. Will KSC 2-0 or will BONKS come up with the win and force this to a game 4? We will watch, we will see what happens and go from there. Now, as we look, starting with the side of BONKS, they are running 3DDs, Groz, Shima, Gearing, Des Moines, Napoli, Moskva, and then Montana and Yamato. For the side of KSC, we are seeing Daring, Grozavoy, Gearing, Des Moines, another time for the Minnow, Moskva, Kremlin, and Kremlin. Double Kremlin, so taking as much health as possible into these games. And so we're going to watch and see where they start to send people before we talk. Now that we've had a chance to watch them get into position slowly but surely, Grozavoy, Des Moines, Moskva, Kremlin heading all over to A. Gearing and Minotaur heading mid, and you're going to see that Minnow with the radar again. They're going to try to replicate what they just did, but you got to wonder if BONKS is ready this time. And then Daring, Des Moines, Kremlin are going to the north. Over here on the side of BONKS, Grozavoy, Shimakaze down to A. Napoli, Gearing, Napoli, Des Moines, Yamato heading up north, and then Montana and Moskva heading south. So as we watch this, big push up here from them. You're going to expect to see these Napolis getting around the flank and going from there. Interested to see where the Des Moines goes. And then this is exactly what you expect to happen, and you have to think BONKS is ready for as well. Minnow going straight forward, prepping to radar into B, try to spot anything if it's there and kill it. BONKS not sending anything to there, so B cap will go to the side of KSC early on, but with that being said, there's nothing there, so if the Minnow uses his radar, he won't find anything. So KSC will get the early lead, but we'll have to watch what happens down here. Now, 5-on-3 advantage up at C right now for the side of BONKS. 4-on-4 fight down at A. It depends where they send these two ships mid once mid is taken. And there's the cap on B, so the early points go over. Minotaur is cutting away. So the one disadvantage about cutting away from the Gearing is you don't get that legendary smoke. So he's going to push up. He's going to have the Daring smoke, but the Daring has the shorter smokes, which is not going to be nearly as effective. Des Moines also going to use that Gearing smoke to get up close. We're going to have to watch to see. If I had to guess, Des Moines is going to push up, and then he's going to eventually cut out here using that Gearing smoke. Gearing still has the smoke for another 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5. And so he might cut out wide, actually, but we'll see. Daring and Gearing about to go head-to-head. We'll see what happens with Des Moines. And A cap also has been taken. It is being contested now, so it's only going to be 1 point worth ticking, but it has been taken successfully by the side of KSC. Looks like both sets of torps will actually, well, won't say it yet. Des Moines turning into them. Des Moines should see them, but does he have the ability to dodge them? We'll have to see. Looks like Des Moines is going to take at least a couple of them. We're going to zoom in. Radar out. Radar is not going to find that Daring. That Daring's too far away. Des Moines turning. Will he have the dodge line set up? Looks like he is going to... Oh, and the torps just run out. He would have probably dodged anyway, but they just run out. Cap taken for the side of BONKS, which means that lead will sit about 50 points, 60 points. A still being contested. And we see a fight going down here. Todd Howard has been spotted. He's out of detection now. He's backed away. But they have managed to chunk out 9,000 health on him. Grozovoy of Dyer coming in to replace him, swap out, play the tag team. And Minnow and Gearing still sitting here at B. Now, we see that Napoli push I was talking about. Addy wide, Bow Bonks in tighter. They're going to push around. They're going to play for getting the kills and the damage onto those ships. Napoli of Bow Bonks is at 63,700. We're going to cut south, and we're going to go from there. So as we watch here, he's going to cut south. He's going to go in. He is going forward. He's got the fighter plane out to try to spot. He is being spotted right now. Because he shot. Yeah, because he shot. So he's now dark. He's got the secondaries going out onto the Des Moines. Des Moines is backing up to try to dodge them. Looks like he's going to back up and dodge most of them. He does take a couple. Gets a little bit of damage there. And he's going to get in for the cost of 13,000 health to that island. And now we're going to see that push down. Gearing been spotting. Gearing's going to have to run because he's got a Minotaur in there as well. Des Moines spotted as well. So the Minotaur has targets if he can hit. A is no longer being contested, so that point lead has grown to about 100. Health still sitting similar, though the Kremlin has taken about 20,000. Here comes the heal, which will pop that back up. And here are the shots out multiple areas up here at the north. Minotaur does not take the shots, but if he backs up into those torps, that's going to be a real rough feeling for him. Looks like he's spotted them. He's going to keep going forward, and he's going to dive away. But the problem with that is that's going to waste that smoke timing that he had gotten and give the side of Bonks more time to work down the ships up north here. Napoli of Addy turning in to give the front. He does have a smoke ready when he wants to. Has not used it yet. Kremlin of John the Impaler at 93,000. Getting chunked slowly but surely. And now the Napoli of Bow Bonks is also coming in looking for the shots. Fire hit, no DCP, no heal quite yet. We'll keep an eye out, see what happens. Torp's coming in as well. That looks like a Torp onto the Kremlin. I don't think the Kremlin's able to dodge that Torp unless they run out of range. They very well could run out of range. There's the heal, prep for the DCP right here as he takes the Torp. Torp taking about 7,000, no DCP used. Oh, but he gets slapped by the Yamato down to 50,000. DCP used there, heal in progress down to half health. And now the shots are coming fast and furious. Down south, still similar. Turtbonk taking some damage. A lot of action going on up here, though, and this is going to be where the game's decided. Can they dislodge this Kremlin and Des Moines from over here? If they can't, Bonks will lose this game. Gearing smoke starting to evaporate. Minnow retreating out of it. And now Addy's about to put himself on the island. See what he does once he's on the island. And the Kremlin, by the way, is on fire. That is a fire that is perma for the moment. Shots from across the map on the by the Montana, just going to do a little bit of damage to the Des Moines. And now that the Des Moines of Frat Star for Life is there, he's going to start putting HE out onto the Kremlin, try to get fires. Torps galore out. Des Moines should have them spotted. He is in a position to dodge the first set. Will he dodge the second set? We'll see. There's the radar, and the Minnow's now been spotted as well. Long distance shots in from the Montana all the way across the map. Will they hit this Des Moines? Survey says no. And there's just an all-out brawl going on up here at A. 626 points for KSC, still up 3-0. They're up by they're still up 2-0, 2-1 on caps, still up 20,000, 30,000 on health. That Kremlin is hurting, though. Kremlin's heal is being used. He hasn't used the DCP yet, but he's down to 44,000, and you got to think that's the play right now, is try to get him out if you're the side of Bonks. Des Moines, oh, and the Kremlin smashes the Des Moines. Des Moines down to 500 health, 400. He is ticking out. That is a dead Des Moines. First blood goes to the side of KSC, and they are now up by 70,000 health, and they are over 700 points. Montana putting the shots out at the Minotaur. Minotaur getting shots from the gearing as well. 35,000. He's ticking the heal. He has no way to get out of there right now, so he's just going to have to take the damage as he slowly backs up. He is out of the line of the gearing now. The heal is almost done. DCP not used yet. And now we see this push happening here. Both the Napoli and both Napoli's and the Kremlins are pushing up. Napoli gonna look for the Torps. Is he gonna get him? Oh, the Kremlin's gonna turn into a set of Torps. Is the Torps going to kill, or will the Kremlin get the shots out? Kremlin goes down to the Torps. Oh, and does the Napoli get the ram? He's got 1200 health. He doesn't have the heal. Napoli doesn't get killed. Oh, does he get it right? It's going to be tied. He gets it right, and BONKS gets the 2-for-1. Technically, Addy got the other kill, but that was critical for KSC, or BONKS. They have evened it, and now they can wrap down from C in a round. Health lead all but neutralized for KSC. And if BONKS wins, that's because of BONKS play right there, chat. Grozovoy sitting near B. He's taking B. He's preventing it. Gearing is going to move the Minotaur up. Minotaur doesn't have radar for another 20 seconds. Here go the Grozovoy Torps. Grozovoy's knowing he's going to have to pull out of there. But now you're going to see KSC have to just retreat. Daring is hydroing. Napoli is going to just charge him, though, it appears. And the Daring's going to have to decide what he does here, especially as soon as the Napoli goes... Well, no, Napoli won't go dark because there's a hydro going on. This is going to be also critical. Does the Daring hit the Torps? Napoli trying to play the dodge, mess with the Torp line. Will he hit? Radar, or no, that's the hydro. And we're going to watch these Torps, and this is going to be critical. What happens here? Looks like he's set up to take one. He takes one down to 31,000. He dodges the rest, and now the Daring is running away from his smoke. Todd Howard at 1,700 and retreating. Montana is at 56,000. And so A is being pushed around now by KSC, just the same as BONKS is pushing down from C. Shimikaze of Todd Howard has been spotted. Will he get out of here alive? He's down to 1,000 health. Shots are coming in, 491. Does he get out of here? He is dark. He has to dodge shells, though. Here come lots and lots of shells. He's going forward. Shells have not hit him. He is still at 491 health, and he is alive for the moment. And the Minotaur has been spotted. Gearing has gone up close enough to proxy spot him. Grozovoy coming in with the shells. Minotaur does not have heal. Minotaur does not have DCP. That is a dead Minotaur, ladies and gentlemen. And Daring has also been spotted. Todd Howard does go down there to shells, but the Minotaur is going to be traded right back. 800 points for the side of KSC, 550 for the side of BONKS. And now the Daring of Malikin has to be very careful not to get smacked here. Moskva of Turret Bonk shooting down onto John the Pickle. And now the Caps are going to swap to the side of BONKS, but it will not be enough unless they get another kill. They will still lose by 30-odd seconds. And so we're going to have to see what happens here. Napoli pushing up. Daring has been spotted. That is going to be critical if they get him. Oh, and Daring down to 1,100 on the first shells. He doesn't have smoke yet. If the Napoli can finish him off here, that'll be big. He's turning to try to get the secondaries. Secondaries are out. Shells are in. They get the Daring with the secondaries. And now BONKS is in the lead, points-wise. Montana's still low, but he's about to have a heal up. And now KSC has to look for the kill as they're being locked out of the two Caps. What a game, chat. What a game. Kremlin of JD Red 5, 60,000 health and dropping from fire. He does have DCP ready. He's only got 2 more heals left. He uses the heal, so he's going to tick that up as he tries to run away. Montana's used his heal, 30 seconds until DCP. And now you see the Yamato and Montana going to work, and losing that battleship for KSC hurts so bad because 1, he was tanking so well, but 2, the firepower being off the field, it really does hurt. And you can see the side of BONKS slowly pushing down. They're pincering this gearing out. Napoli is there, gearing here. They've got the Grozovoy sitting in the middle, and then they've got the Montana, Yamato, Moskva just pinching them here. Moskva opening up, gets the broadside hits onto the Moine, hits him for 13k. Front guns onto the Kremlin. Only a couple K on the Kremlin. Montana is close to going down, 22,000. He is got 37 seconds until heal. He's going to have to be very careful here. But Des Moines appears to be the target right now. And the Des Moines gets absolutely lit up by the Yamato. 6,000 health. All focus fire is going to be onto that Des Moines now. Grozovoy opening up. Moskva's sitting there. And Moskva's going to put the shells on him. And this should be the kill, ladies and gentlemen, onto him. Moskva, oh, he doesn't quite get it. 4,000 health. Here comes shots from the Montana. Montana's got 10 seconds till heal. He should survive. 300 health left on the Des Moines. Des Moines will go down right there, and it is now a 2-ship lead for the side of Bonks, and they are saying, you will not sweep us. We are going to send this at least to game 4. Gearing trying to still dodge all of the Napoli and Gearing bearing down. Drops torps onto the Napoli of Battleship Nagato. Battleship Nagato, though, being in smoke means he will go dark. Does he take one of these torps? Looks like he'll be good to dodge them unless he overturns. He did not overturn. Dodges the torp, and they're just going to force him off to the edge of the map. And so now Montana has healed up. Yamato still sitting at 62,000. Kremlin is the target they're focusing on. And you can see the Grozovoy is trying to cut into B, give them time to work with. But you got 1 minute and 26 seconds till you lose. You got to do something fast if you're the side of KSC. And Kremlin only has DCPs now, by the way. No more heals. No more heals. There's the first DCP pop, but that's his max health. And every time he gets set on fire, that's going to be another 10,000 health gone. They found Cowboy. Cowboy has run as far as he can. He's down. He's DCPing, but the secondaries of the Napoli are just doing absolute work to him. And he will go down, ladies and gentlemen, in 966 points to 772. 22 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not done yet with the series. We are going to a game number 4. What a set of plays this game. Despite losing that ship early on for Bonks, they came back and they have run this game. And they want game 4. What a set. What a set. Oh my goodness. 15 seconds, 12 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, now. And like we said, the team that's going to win this is going to be the side of Bonks. 2-1 KSC still, but Bonks is on the board finally, ladies and gentlemen, and there's the game.